Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to your twin flame reading today. This is a general weekly twin flame energy reading. Let's find out what we need to know. We're going to do the Empress energy first. They both are Rider-Waite decks here. And then we're going to use a separate deck because you don't never want to mix two energies in one deck. That would be one messed up reading. What a state of confusion that would be. But definitely, let's get started. Now, for the Empress here, we're not general specific here. So it could be female, male here. But let's find out what you need to know at this time. Hang on. This one's sticking out. You're manifesting for a new start here of love, but it is a little confusing because you just don't get it. I literally heard, I don't get it. Now, your emotions are playing a factor here in regards to if and when they are ever going to be returning here. You are manifesting, but I feel that, yeah, they do feel your energy. Hello, twin flame, especially with the Empress here. That's your energy. But I feel that, no, hang on. Wow, somebody's jealous, bro. Bruh. Sorry, I had to correct that. This is why I'm not allowed to use cool words. But I feel that somebody's stalking, like your twin here is stalking, and there was a conversation, there was a post, right? And some dude came in and started talking and wouldn't stop talking. And there's like, I literally saw 26, so there could be 26 comments down below, you know, of that one certain post. Well, he's checking it all out, your twin here. And no, he doesn't like it. Little bit of jelly, man. But he has to stay strong. But he reads everything. I literally felt that. You want this past to come back, but it's been so long. And there's times where you get discouraged here in regards to, well, and you kind of tell yourself, well, maybe he just doesn't love me, or maybe this wasn't a twin flame, maybe we're not supposed to be together here, but they still feel the love. And I still feel with that King of Wands looking at that Lovers, fire sign energy, does not have to be, that they still love you here, and they do want to heal this situation. I clarified the Lovers with the Star, so they want to heal this situation. Of course, they can always step into your spread here, and that's exactly what they're doing. They've been quite quiet here, but now they want to do this even give and take. They're having a struggling time as to move forward here to have this change. They know what's right and wrong. They know that they need to correct it, to make things right, to do the right thing. But what's making them hesitant about this is that they would have to admit that they were wrong in regards to how, you know, people are really stubborn. I see that a lot in a lot of cards and a lot of messages, you know, and it is. It's a tough pill to swallow here in regard, cough it up, you know, in regards to admitting that how I handled the situation wasn't always the greatest, you know. What they want is happiness with you here, and I do feel that they are literally heard cowardly stepping forward. A little bit too little too late. They waited. It's been a long time. But definitely they're going, my spirit guide has a sense of humor. But definitely they will make that decision to show the action to get their happy on again with you. All right. So little bit of mix there. They interesting. I want to see what they're saying here as well, since they manhandled half of your spread, but that's okay. All right, let's find out what the Emperor's up to, what kind of messages we need from the Emperor. A little bit more messages from him, of course. Ooh, jealous, 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 jealous. They didn't, yeah, you got the Nine of Wands again and the Eight of Swords. Something was noted. Something came to them that you were either seeing somebody or, you know, I feel like it's all up in their head, though. It's kind of like they're having a meltdown, you know. But I feel like there's movement and communication, and it's going to give them that drive to move forward here. But there's a little bit of hesitation with that Temperance and the Chariot. So give it a little bit. At least they're looking away from the Hangman here. But it's not, just a little bit longer, I feel, with that Temperance here. But yeah, because they feel like I can't say that word, like a beep, you know, but they want this success with the Six of Wands here, and they are going to trot on in. Now, when I get the feeling like when they come on in, it's kind of like, oh, you know, like Avon's here, you know, and it's kind of like, oh, they're going to be nonchalant, but they are still a little heated. Whether they found something out by a mutual friend, by their friend here on social media, there's some kind of info of getting up in their head, thinking that you're talking to somebody. That's what it feels like, and it really gets to them here. Yeah, they're very, very confused. Very confused with the Moon. But they do love you here with the Lovers. And they do want a new start. And they're going to make a decision, but they kind of have to settle their energy again, right? With the Two of Pentacles, they will make that choice to open up after closed off. Four of Pentacles. Because this isn't over. They do miss you here, clarify that. And they do want to put in the work. I love when I get that combo with the Eight of Pentacles, that's putting in the work. And I clarify it with the Three of Pentacles to put in the work again. But yeah, I'm sure there's other explanations. But it is a double whammy for me. But definitely they want, it's kind of like inspiring or so frustrated. You know, when you get frustrated and you're kind of like, nah, I don't know if this ever happened to me. Maybe once or twice or three times. But it's kind of like, nope, that can't happen. That can't happen. Nope, I got to take care of it, you know. Like, like, you know, general, you know, dangerous stuff. Like my kid leaves the burner on this kitchen stove, you know. It's like, oh, that's nice. Okay, turn it off. Daddy! Like, no, I'm not going to tolerate that. I'm going to make it. No, now I know accidents happen, but there could have been a big accident if I didn't come out and see that, you know. So you have to kind of just, you know, and I calm down. If you don't talk to a Scorpio boy calmly, you're not going to get anywhere because he gets very, very pouty very fast. But yeah, and so I calm down and I explain, you left the burner on. I know it's a mistake, but try just to pay attention. Make sure you turn it off, you know. But that's okay because nobody's perfect. One time I put remember was it Tupperware? Tupperware? Remember the Tupperware parties and everything? My mom was into that. And she got one of those mustard yellow bowls, you know, with the lids and everything. We used to call it our popcorn store. And I accidentally put it on the stove top while the burner was off, but it was still hot, and I put it on top and it melted, literally melted all over the stove. My mom, oh my God, she didn't get mad, but she cried, and that's like 10 times worse. So we make mistakes here, okay? And he knows he made a mistake here is what this is saying. Story time over. But definitely he wants to put in this work, a lot of heartbreak here, and I feel that he's going to be coming in and communicating because he still does love you, you know? He definitely does. I also feel with the Hermit looking at that King of Cups, that tells me is that he's going to come up with a plan, you know? He's going to kind of rehearse. That's funny, I keep saying Scorpio. So you could be dealing with the Scorpio with that King of Cups, or water sign in general. But I do feel, though, that he's coming up with a plan. Alrighty. Sorry. Alrighty. I'm going to pick theirs first. Okay. So I'm just going to, now that I gathered, I'm just going to like deal it out so it looks more clear as always. This, of course, is where I speak to myself. Somebody made a comment. My favorite part or something like that was when you talk to yourself, Deb. Thank you. I appreciate that. That made me giggle, like big giggle. All right. So the Two of Wands. This is where we play the matchmaker. Matchmaker, you all know the drill. This is not to say, hey, I got more, you know, cards than you or whatever. You know, if you do want a private reading, that's all down in the description box. Something more meant for you for Twin Flame read. But yeah, but no, this was just something that my spirit guide said, hey, you should do it this way. And I'm like, hey, you're right, I should. So, but yeah, I talk to him all the time. He talks to me. Death card, and then there's Deb talking to herself. Star. Page of Swords, Strength card here. King of Wands. I think you have the Queen. I can't remember. Lovers. You both have the Lovers card. Well, there it is. Both of you having the Lovers. Nine of Wands. Okay, so you both are frustrated here. They're frustrated because they feel like they're spying and finding out either through mouth, by a friend of yours, a friend of theirs, or what have you. But they're finding out some kind of dirt, and they're frustrated that you're talking to somebody. King and Queen of the Universe, Empress and Emperor here. That's a nice sign. And the Lovers, true twin flame energy. I am going to take the 5s. Thank you, Spirit. But yeah, so let's find any other 5s. Nope. So we're going to make a pile on this side. The Devil card here. The 2 of Pentacles. You both have that. The 4 of Pentacles. I thought you had that. Do I? Yes, you do. Deb, you're hiding cards. 10 of Wands. King of Pentacles. Now, I also look for the Queen of Pentacles just to find if there's a power couple here. I love power couples. But yeah. 7 of Cups. The Knight of Pentacles. The Ace of Cups. There's your first ace. So that's good. So that tells me, even though I feel like it's been longer, I feel like some of you could be, some, not all, could be just starting this journey of ghosting and the twin flame journey and everything that follows through with it, But yeah, don't you know? I say that a lot, and my daughter picks on me. Yeah, right. She always picks on me. All right, so let's see. You only have one 5 here, so you didn't have the Queen of Wands here, so I just want to put him back. But yeah, you have 1 5. So that right there tells me is that there's change. 5s are known for changes here, okay? Now let me collect all the excess cards. Hang on. It'll give me lots more room. Like I said, it's not a competition. It's just a little extra messages along the way here. Ready? And we'll put them away. So in regards to twin flame, this is definitely twin flame. You both hold the torch of love. I literally heard that, the flame. But yeah, so you both love each other here. Now the Lover's card is known for making a decision in regards to love as well. So it's kind of like, oh, you see, even on both, okay, all right. It's kind of like, oh, I hate to point out that there, but you see, this is kind of like, come my way. There's, well, in here we don't have real road workers, but yeah, when they're like directing traffic, like no big, like flags or whatever, cones or anything, they're just like, come on. You should wear orange or something on you. But yeah, so it's kind of like you're kind of inviting them back here, and it's like, I'm right here. You see the hands? That's very significant. And it's almost kind of like, see the length between the grab in here? Grab the hands, son. But yeah, so it's kind of like, it's not that, I don't believe in time frames, but I really don't feel that, it's going to be too long. Now, I do feel for some, like I said, that this is going to be your first rodeo with ghosting here, okay? So usually it all depends, but, there's nothing set in stone with how many times you go around this circle with twin flame energy, but it can get a little frustrating, with it all. But I do feel for some it is your first rodeo. So the frustration is you were frustrated with them to come on back, waiting, you're frustrated and everything. This jealousy streak is going to cause them to hurry it up. They're still going to be a little quiet, I feel. Oh, excuse me. Even more so with the 4 of Pentacles, them staying quiet. You take that time to continue to balance out your life here. Now, added together is putting in the work. So there will be the 8 of Pentacles here, which is putting in that work, and a decision will be made. Okay, between the two of you. This is not a one-man show here. Even though they come back out of jealousy or coming back because they miss you or coming back because they want to, you know, you still have a decision. I love when I get two twos, specifically decision-making twos, you know. And they do have the Two of Cups as well, but not in this spread. But a decision about this relationship, this meant to be relationship here. So there is a new offering, okay, of love coming in. You both still love each other. Nobody's forgotten anybody. You still talk telepathically. That could definitely use to your advantage here as well. They're going to stay a little quiet, just a little bit longer, I feel. But this is perfect time to get ready, nest, prepare yourself, ground your energy, because your twin is definitely making that decision to return. And that's what I have for whomever this is meant for. Like I said, if you are interested in your own private reading, I do offer a twin flame specifically for a twin. So I would just need your twin's first name. Yeah, and that's it. So, but that's what I have, guys. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe as well as smashing that like button. It definitely helps out with my channel. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.